everyone, almost all my friends love me. I first broke the most was her. You know that. Although,
I had feelings for one of my best friends, but I was 18 at the time and she was 14. This is his words, not mine. I mean, I don't mind you grooming me.
Did you go out as friends, or did she specifically
went as
say it was a
friends.
date? Okay, so why did you
No,
call
we
it a
went as
date then?
I mean, I felt like they were.
You felt like it was a date. So you felt like. Okay, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Thinking of a good answer.
No, shut up.
Alright, you don't tell me to fucking shut up, pedophile. You don't tell me to fucking shut up. I should be the one telling you to fucking shut up since you want to be asking out for little kids, since you want to be watching little kid anime. You fucking weirdo. Don't tell me to fucking shut up, you piece of shit. Tell me to shut up one more time.
I can affect you. I don't even want to, but I have to.
So what's the wrongdoing on her part that she did not accept you because she's a fucking 14-year-old? Is that the wrongdoing?
Did you expect her to say yes? Even though you're 18,
Yes,
I'll still date you even though I'm 14.
I never expected anything like that.
Yeah, I was very worried about you, and was eager to continue being friends and all that. And then we hopped to the call, and you said you asked out a 14-year-old whilst 18, and that sort of broke the bridge, if I might say. It's not something normal, I would imagine. It's not something I want to be fucking associated with.
On my body, so I need an orphan. I didn't wanna do it. I'm sorry, I didn't wanna do it to you. But I
it's my son. I already explained it to you.
What? What's the show?
Alright.
What's the show
No,
that
you know
that
what's
person's
weird?
from?
Rascal does not dream of bunny girl senpai.
Oh,
What? Yeah, I know. Imagine having hentai as your background.
It's not hentai, you idiots.
One step away.
Do you actually want a link to hentai?
No, I do not. Please don't tell me that. Where are you, Jose?
yeah.
What?
The podcast, him, Copsic, and EVO were able to easily name a woman in the character, but they struggled to name a
Yeah, because I am not attracted. We are not attracted, you men. To men, you idiots.
It wasn't.
I can
it wasn't
name
attraction.
I can name
It was-
Tony
it was-
Stark. That doesn't mean I like
It was
him.
favorite.
We meant anime.
It was.
It's
favorite.
hard to say your Japanese name
And it's
already.
funny because they're like favorite and female anime character.
Evo, it's Evo, Leo, whatever you want to call him. He goes by a lot of names. I call him the Predator. He used to be someone I was friends with until I unfortunately learned the horrible things that he was doing. Well, I knew him, that he never told me. From asking out a 14-year-old multiple times to supposedly, allegedly, sexually assaulting someone. This is the story of how my friend turned out to be a predator. It all begins when I first met him. He was a friend of a friend, and I invited him, or well, I didn't. A friend invited him to one of my Minecraft servers. And, I saw nothing of it because we always like more members on our server, so it was great. And apparently at that time he was doing generous things right under my nose. Didn't even know it. Fast forward a year, me and my friends, we started a podcast, the monkecast. You might have heard of it. And Evo, at the time, he was good friends with Klopsik, so he was invited to be a co-host of said podcast. And after that, I felt like I could trust him. Maybe he says crazy things on a podcast, sure, every once in a while, but it's nothing too crazy. And so for the most part, it's like, yeah, he felt like a normal person. But unfortunately, all things good things come to an end, and I found out that Eva was harassing and being super clingy to one of my friends, and so I started to distance myself because it was hella weird, and the things he was saying to him was super weird. So I was like, yeah, I don't, I don't want to be involved with this. And this was a sign of what was yet to come. And after a year of hardly speaking with him, Klopsik was the one that got on a call with him, and this is when he admits to him that something very sickening, something that would change the course of. I mean, at the time, it wasn't really even a friendship because I already started to distance myself from him, but it definitely changed how I looked at him forever, and it led up to 3 calls and a lot of him admitting some really fucked up shit. And these are the 3 calls that I tried to get as much information from Evo as possible.
But yeah.
Yeah. What about earlier?
What?
What do you mean?
Early, I don't know. Earlier. What about before that?
Oh, that was different.
What? What are you on about?
Are you talking about what I told you earlier?
Mate, it's stuck in my head. It's sort of hard to get out.
What?
Oh,
What?
that. Okay, so like I told him that like, okay, no, you're just gonna judge me because it is fucking
Like
weird.
he's
I'm gonna be
not hurt.
honest.
How is he supposed to fucking know? He's
Okay,
not
this
hurt
is a
that.
no judgment zone.
Okay.
Little did he know this was, in fact, the judgment zone. And really, the hardest thing about these calls was I had to pretend like Evo was a normal person and what he was saying was normal, which I definitely do not believe, but I did have to do it for these calls just to make him like feel comfortable to admit to these things. Because had I been on his ass 24/7, he wouldn't admit shit because he'd be like, "Oh, this guy's not on my side." Okay.
Okay, so 2 years ago, let me clarify that. 2 years ago, I had feelings for one of my best friends,
Mm-hmm.
but I was 18 at the time and she was 14.
Mm. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, but I mean, she didn't like me back, so that went nowhere. Luckily,
Why do you say luckily?
I mean, because I don't know how it would have gone. I don't regret anything now, because like I already got over her and shit.
Yeah, okay. Is she what happened? What would have happened if she said yes?
I don't fucking know. I wouldn't have done anything bad. This thing.
Saying I wouldn't have done anything bad is crazy, buddy. You asked out a 14-year-old. that 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 in its own is bad. Well, yeah, I would assume that, but like,
Yeah, no shit.
I was just wondering, like,
know.
I don't know what would have happened.
We
Like,
probably
what
would have
were
been
you? What were you?
together.
Yeah, is that what you were hoping for?
Yeah, I no shit. I had feelings for her.
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't plan to text her.
Okay.
I don't think ever again.
Yeah, okay.
Unless I fucking magic coincidence, I just find her in the beach again, like from like I don't know, years from now. I don't fucking know. I would have rather be with this girl than the one from 2 years ago.
Why is that?
She's I don't know. She's cuter in my opinion.
Was the
Just
first one
like
cute as well, in your opinion? Well, I guess since you have feelings for her.
I have a picture with her.
Okay. So the story gets a bit confusing, so I just want to like clarify a bit. The second girl is his most recent attempt at I guess you'd say it's love. And it's the one that later allegedly got sexually assaulted by him. I'll save that one for when that comes up. But she was not a minor; she was 19. But it is crazy, anyways, that the biggest reason for why he'd rather her is not because she's a minor, but because she's prettier. Like what? I feel like the reason you'd prefer an adult over a minor is because they're not a minor, but apparently it's because she's prettier. And I don't know why, but throughout this first call, he just keeps on sending us pictures of them, like completely unasked. Like we didn't even ask him for it, and he just kept on doing it. which is weird because why does he even have these pictures of them? If like apparently he's moved on from them, but it's just like, oh yeah, I know exactly what picture to send you. What, buddy? We didn't even. We're complete strangers to them, and he's sending us their pictures.
Big
This
remains.
no, this new girl is a lot cuter in my opinion.
But
I can-
you'd say that's the most. Well, not to sound like this is gonna sound like very objective or like objectifying, but do you say that's like
Okay.
pretty important to you? Like, do you think that's the
Uh,
most important difference as to why she's better?
No. No, I was also like I had this time I had like I actually went out with her a lot. Like we had dates and shit.
Like I said before, the only reason he thinks this new girl is better is not because she's not a minor, but because she's more attractive, which is crazy. And that's why I believe if a minor were to come up to him later down the line and they happen to be attractive, he's gonna go for them because he doesn't care. He doesn't care that this girl was a minor. He didn't care about that. He just well, she's more ugly than this adult, so I'm gonna go for the adult instead. Like what? And also he mentions that the second girl and him went out on dates, and that's another difference. But you might want to remember this because yeah, he's a liar. Yeah, I get that, but why are you sending us pictures of them?
Brother, I don't okay, I'll delete them.
No, I'm
Fine.
not. I'm just saying. I'm just
I don't
saying.
fucking know.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me that sooner? If it happened 2 years ago.
I don't know, I just I don't know, I just the thing is I think it hurt me a lot more to talk about the girl from 2 years ago than from now right now.
Mhm.
It hurt me a lot.
That's
Like,
fair.
Yeah.
But before you like confessed and all, did you talk to her about to us about her? Sorry, I can't recall, but you may have because you were yapping a lot at that time. Sorry to break it down to you.
I don't really remember if I ever told you guys about her.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't recall.
I don't. This is gonna be brought up in the later calls. I don't think it's brought up in this one, but for some reason he's always talking about how much somebody hurt him. The minor that's 14 hurt him, the adult. Like, why is he always trying to be the victim in all these stories when most of the time he's talking about actual victims to his shenanigans? So you still wanted to be for even like you said, a year and a half afterwards? Like you're
Uh,
like, man, this could have been the one and I blew it.
Back then, yeah, most likely. But now I just normally I don't really think about it anymore. I don't really go fuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sure, everything happened with her and I suffered a lot, but it's whatever now.
I wouldn't blame you if you're hearing this and you're thinking, "Oh, yeah, this is an adult toxic relationship that is 100% consensual that he went through." But no, this was not that. This was not well, he was an adult, but this was a minor, and they weren't even in a relationship. He asked her out for a date, and she said no. And he's trying to act like, oh man, this was so hard. This was a toxic relationship I went through. Buddy, you guys weren't even in a relationship. And of course, yeah, he makes himself look the victim because that's all he does. These entire calls. You might have told us already, but how long did you know her before you like confess?
So I met her. Okay, I met her in October of 2021, but I didn't have feelings for her immediately. I had
Right.
caught feelings around January, and I confessed in February of 2022. Mhm.
So October to February.
Yes, and then I
Uh,
stopped talking to her
not
on
bad at
April.
once. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how old was she when you met her?
she was 13.
I just want to put this on the record. I mean, this is wild what he said, but for the record, he was 18 when he met her, a 13-year-old that he later asked out. I wanted to put that on the record.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that like mental maturity has a play into it? So do you think that like makes somebody like more okay because they're more mentally mature?
Yeah, sometimes I'd say.
I mean, yeah. What does there even really say about this, other than he has the crypto land mindset? Bro really said that mental maturity is enough. Like, what the?
Was like, it was just she actually rejected me in a somewhat nice way and shit, which hurt me a lot back then. I was like,
It hurt you a lot because she rejected you nicely.
yeah, I mean, I don't remember what she told me back then, but
Okay.
the thing is, like, a normal person after they get rejected would normally try to get over that person, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dumbass or thought my dumbass just went like the opposite way, I guess, because like in the sense of like my feelings for her actually became stronger, which
When she rejected you,
kind of, yeah.
why do you think that was?
I don't know, because I knew what type of person she was and what she had done for me and shit. But then she rejected me, and then it all went to shit.
And how exactly did it all go to
But
shit?
you
Because
said
honestly, the
that-
way you were saying it, it seemed like it ended pretty like
No, like
friendly.
So it didn't. Okay, let me explain. So after she rejected me and shit, we actually kind of started to distance ourselves. I mean, we didn't talk the way we used to. I mean, it just became awkward as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna deny that. But it just became. It wasn't the same thing as it was before. And in April, when we stopped talking, I told her, "Hey, I kind of still have feelings for her. I mean, I still kind of have feelings for you." And yeah, and then she had said maybe we should take a break from talking and shit.
Mm.
So like you can deal with your situation and all that. And we did
Okay.
that. And we took a break, but I just did a really fucking dumb decision, and my dumbass decided to like text her after like 3 to 4 days. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
My dumbass decided to DM her like just days after, like nothing had happened.
Right. So you were
Um,
sending a Drake meme.
No, not a Drake meme. It was
Okay.
Kanye West meme.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that
Yeah.
the Drake meme was a bit on the nose.
uh,
So this is where the call kind of starts to come to a close, and he admits something that is just so crazy.
but there's one of my closest friends I have right now that I only know online actually has feelings for me, and it's a guy.
You're gay, I knew it.
He's gay for me. Let me explain that.
He's gay for
And
you.
he has feelings. He's gay for me. Exactly.
And what do you do about that?
Yeah. What did you do?
I don't know. He literally just explained to me, "Oh, you lost weight," and I think that's pretty much it.
How
I
old is
don't
he?
remember. He's I don't like him back. This thing.
Well,
tell him that.
I know that.
I think he turns 18 in like January or February.
So he's
I
a
don't know.
minor.
Yeah,
17.
exactly. That's also a red flag.
Yeah, you should probably tell him that. Hey,
I've
buddy,
told him
back off.
that, but
Oh
he's
yeah.
literally fucking. He's weird in the sense of like, he has literally told me this. This is his words, not mine. Let me.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't mind you grooming me.
Okay, I think what you need to do
Exactly.
is you need to block him instead of having him be your best friend. If he's talking about if he's talking about that, like,
Yeah.
do you
No,
not
he
think
doesn't
that's
bring
a
it up
problem?
all the
He
time.
might feel like, he's still got a chance because have you rejected him like harshly?
Yes, I've rejected him several
You don't need
times.
to
Have you
reject
blocked
him. You
him?
need to stop talking to him because
Why would I do that to him?
Stop. Why would you stop talking to him?
I mean, he
I'm
seems
really
like
good friends with
he's got
him.
feelings.
Because he's a minor that wants to be groomed by you. That's why you should probably stop talking to him.
I've never met him. This thing, and I'm
Chris,
probably
this is
That-
no judgment zone. Can you stop spoiling the fun?
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, and I'm not even joking. I'm not laughing.
I mean, no. I get that perspective. That's the thing. I get it, but I don't know. We're like pretty close friends, and we were pretty close friends before he actually had feelings for me and
Okay.
shit.
And that's why when you were
But-
close friends, you were hanging out with a 14-year-old when you were 18.
I mean, he actually I actually found out about that situation. We were like we were becoming close friends back then, and I don't know. He just annoyed me about it.
Do you
And
not
then
think
one day,
that's a problem,
What?
right?
I
That
mean,
he's
what
asking
part?
you to groom him.
But I'm not gonna tell him, hey, fuck off, leave me alone. Just
I'm not
because
telling you. I'm
wanna
not
be
telling
with
you to
me.
tell him to fuck off. I'm telling you to stop talking to him. And maybe that would also teach him that he shouldn't be just going around telling people, asking them to groom him, because then they're just going to leave him. And that's how it should be. That adults shouldn't be talking to minors in that way, or especially minors shouldn't be talking to adults that way, no matter if they're best friends or not. That doesn't matter.
Dude,
And it makes me wonder. If you even actually truly do feel remorse about when you asked out a 14-year-old while you were 18, because you're still willing to talk to a minor in this way. And even if you're not the one doing the talking to them,
Okay,
they're the one that's talking to you like that.
okay, let me say, I'm not a fucking pedophile, because like it sounds like that. I'm
You
not.
asked out a 14-year-old when you were 18.
I know.
No, please
no,
explain to me.
go on, go on.
Please explain to me why you say that you've changed and you wouldn't even do anything with someone 4 years younger than you. Well, you're over here with a minor that's talking to you romantically, and you're not. And you said
He
you told them to
doesn't do it
stop,
all the
and
time.
I don't care. You told him to stop. He still does it. That means you tell him to get the fuck out. That's what that means. And anybody, any normal person that, especially in your case where you said that you learned from your past mistakes, that's where you would say, I'm not doing this again. You're going. But that's not what
Okay,
you do.
want
That's
me
not
to
what you're
dead
doing
ass
right now.
about this topic?
Yes, I'm dead ass.
Mm.
I feel like I shouldn't even have to explain that to you. That's
I-
what you're supposed to do.
I know what I'm supposed to do.
Are you going to do it?
You want the truth?
Mhm.
No. I don't want him to feel like he is at fault of that.
Well, you should make him want to feel like he's at fault for that, because he shouldn't be going around asking adults to groom them. And any functioning adult, when a minor comes up to them and asks if they could groom them, they should immediately say, "Whoa, no, thank you." And he should have to learn that by doing these kind of things, he's pushing people away, so that way he doesn't actually get groomed. Because I know you're probably not going to groom him, because like you said, you're straight. But
And I'm also not into minors,
Are you?
even though we're considering
Well,
past events.
yeah, I mean, you are into minors. You were at the very
I
least
used
for
to
sure.
be. I used to be. I used to be. I used to be.
You what?
I used to be. I'm not gonna do that again.
You used to be into minors.
I used to be into a minor. Let me just clarify that.
You know what? You know what I think, and this might sound harsh, and you could take it how you want. I think you're not exactly a pedo, but I do think you have tendencies that are concerning, and you might need help. And I don't know how you could go about getting that help, but I think you do
Oh.
need help.
No. I do need help in some other factors in my life. I just don't need help in that.
No, I
You don't
think
need help with that.
I think you need
No.
help.
I think we do. I
Yes,
think you do.
I think you do, because you're clearly not willing to change. And with that, that's pretty much the end of the first call. Is where it wraps up. And you know, originally, I literally was just trying to do this to get Evo to understand, that he needs help and he needs to change. But by the end of the call, I realized that Evo was too far gone. Like, he's not willing to change, and the only only in the next calls would I actually truly understand just how far gone he is. It's it gets crazy, but the second call, uh, like the second call really wasn't that crazy, especially not compared to the first or the third one where he admits to like everything. But in my defense, I was driving at the time, so I didn't really have it planned out very well, and so I wasn't really being a good interrogator at all because I was a bit focused on driving, and it was like raining at the time too. But there is some good clips from the call that I think is important, and I'll continue to analyze them anyways.
Has it stopped raining or?
No, I'm slowing down because I'm getting gas.
Oh, I can't hear the rain though. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
better.
it is still raining. So I think you might be dead.
Oh, that might be the thing as well. Yeah.
That's probably a thing, yeah. But yeah, I'm reading the manga. What else?
Is it good? What's it called?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird is it?
It's not as weird as other manga I've read. I'm gonna be honest.
So the main reason for the second call was just we were trying to prone him for weird things he's done to try to get to him to admit more, sus things that he's done. Uh, so AKA whatever weird anime and manga he watches, which notoriously has weird ass shit that does apply very well in this situation. And but unfortunately, me and Klopsik, he hardly even knew what the fuck he was talking about. I don't I don't watch anime. I don't read manga. So I had no idea. But pretty soon here he's gonna be talking about this 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 bunny girl anime. I don't even I don't even know the title of it, but it features a character that just so happens to be a minor, which is weird. So, but keep that in mind that this character is in fact a minor when all this stuff is being said, and obviously I don't know. I've never watched this show. I don't even know. I don't even know what's called. So obviously I don't know anything other than what Evo's told me. But it's just it's wild the way that he describes his show, and maybe the show is not like this at all. But it's, keep in mind that the character is a minor when all this is being discussed.
Yeah, but you guys know that I spent like an obsessive amount of time with that character and shit.
Wait, so what's the premise? What's the plot? Why is she a bunny?
Because
Why is she a girl? Let's start with that one.
what the fuck you mean? Why is she a girl?
Why is it?
Okay, don't listen to Tim. Why is she a bunny? Like, what's the plot relevance of that?
Because she was trying to get the attention of people.
Right.
Oh.
So
it's like a prostitute scene?
it's like
No,
exhibitionism.
no.
But like, okay, what's the plot of the story? Why do you like it?
The characters, that's the plot. Okay, the plot's like weird things happen because I don't. It's hard to explain. That's the thing. You have to watch it.
Okay, well, I'm not watching it.
Why not?
Have you
Because you're not
seen
giving
this
me- all you
man
told me
fucking
was
watch
that-
any anime?
Oh, you told me that it's a bunny girl prostitute that wants attention from people. Like, well, why would I want to watch that?
It's
I'm not a whore
prostitute.
dog.
You need to sell us on the idea, mate.
It's not something about being horny or something.
Okay, but like, what's the plot then? Like, why should I watch it other than there's a girl in a bunny suit running around trying to get people's attention?
It's not. That's not the only plot point.
Okay, what are the other plot points, mate?
Let's see.
So I want you to notice how this fucking horn dog could only seem to focus on how this anime or manga, I think it's both, but how the minor is dressed in a bunny suit. And he just can't explain to me or Tim, like how, what the plot is, like, other than the fact that that girl is in a bunny suit. He can't seem to explain what the actual plot for the show is. Which makes me wonder, did he actually even care about the plot? Like, he keeps on bringing up that the plot is good, But obviously he doesn't even care about the plot because he just can't even tell me in Collapsic what the plot even is. And it's probably should be known that Evo does have, or well, I guess according to him, did have a crush on this character. More like an obsession, which is weird. Uh, and his excuse for that always is that, oh well, I was 17 when it happened, so it's fine. Uh, but we'll find out quite soon that that was actually not true, and I have proof of him being 20 and still being obsessed with this character that is 17, is a minor. Uh, it's still being weird. It's still weird being obsessed with a fictional character, but nonetheless, a minor. But this is just one of his many lies that he tells throughout this phone calls, and so here you go.
Do you not have more weird stories, Chris?
No, I don't. I forgot to ask you, Evo. Are you still talking to that kid that we were talking about last time?
No, why?
Like, whatever happened to that? I don't know. I'm just curious.
To my friend?
Yeah.
I mean, I told him that, like, I mean, we can probably start talking once, I mean, again, if you, like, once he turns 18, and I'm pretty sure that's in, like, January or February, around there. But, yeah. I mean, he's certainly makes some this thing. I don't remember when, though.
So, do you have proof of that?
I think we were in a call.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't talked to him since then, right?
Not really. It's been like 2 weeks around there, maybe less. I don't know.
Was the bunny girl? The bunny girl one was the weirdest one you watched?
Yeah, I watched, but it's good though. Trust.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be trusting that.
Yeah, buddy,
How old
I'm not
is it?
trusting that.
How
What?
old was the character in that show?
The bunny girl.
Yeah.
She turned 18 by the end of the show. Can you stop?
Right.
So she's a minor the entire show.
So she wasn't 18 throughout the show.
I mean, by the end of it, she turns 18.
Right, that's
Oh.
something, yeah, sure.
You know, like I mentioned, the character is a minor. But it's just weird that when I asked him, like, you know, what's the age of the character? That's all I asked him. I didn't even say, like, isn't it weird that it's a minor or something? I just asked him what's the age of the character, and he didn't answer me. He didn't tell me what the age of the character was. He told me when she turns 18. Bro, that is a big red flag. How am I gonna ask you what the age of the character is, and you're gonna tell me when she turns 18, not the actual age of the character? Like, how is there nothing sus going on when he can't even just tell me that? He has to let me know that, oh well, she's pretty much almost 18 because she turns 18 at the end of the show. Like, what?
Something that doesn't seem right about that, does it?
I mean, she does it for like an actual good reason. That's the thing.
And that is?
Because people couldn't see her. Like she was invisible. And she was trying to see if someone, at least one person, could see her.
She puts some lingerie.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically the moral of the story is, if you're a minor and you want to be seen, you should sexualize yourself.
You should strip.
She did it to herself. It's not like anyone told her. I don't know, bro.
Is this making sense? Like, how is that a moral that you want to tell people? Tell kids?
That's
like,
not the
oh,
moral.
if you're
That's not the moral of the fucking plot.
But you just told me it was.
Brother, there's a lot more to the story than that.
But you said it was for a good reason. That she should sexualize herself in order to be actually seen, even though she's a minor. Is that not weird? I don't know, man.
I watched that show when I was 17, so I didn't think it was weird at the time.
Okay. Did you still like the show after you were 17?
Yeah, because it's good and it's well written and shit.
I don't know if it's good if that's like the moral of the story.
That's not. You should just watch it, bro, and you'll understand.
No, I don't think I'm gonna be watching a show where they put a minor in a prostitute bodysuit. I think I'll pass.
Bro.
I don't see how that has any plot relevance or makes it a good show. That just seems weird.
Okay. You to you, I guess. I don't know.
Like, is there any reason she has to be 17 instead of 18?
She turns 18 at the end of the show, literally.
Okay, but why is she 17? Like, is that plot relevant?
Not really. I mean, her boyfriend's also younger than her, so I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, I didn't say anything about her boyfriend. I'm just saying it's kind
I
of
mean, that's the
weird.
main character, anyways.
What?
She's just a side character, not the main character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then why is like the entire show themed around this bunny girl, and she's not even the main character?
Because she's like one of the important side characters. That's the thing.
Okay. Well, I've never seen
Yeah.
the show, and I'll tell you right now, I sure as hell am not watching it.
Well,
But I'll just have
I
to
don't
take
know.
your word for it.
Yeah, like I said previously, Evo does a terrible job explaining the plot of this show because he's too much of a fucking horn dog to actually care about the plot of the show. There's only a specific plot that he cares about because he's a fucking gooner, and I know he's a gooner because of how much weird ass fucking images he has saved on his phone of this character that he just goes around showing people, and that's why. I mean, maybe this show isn't about sexualizing a minor, but the pictures he has makes me assume that. So that's why I just assumed it, and obviously, let me know. Maybe this show is actually a pretty normal show, but from what I gather from what Evo thinks about it, this is a weird ass show.
A Girl on the Shore. Yeah, that one's pretty fucked up.
A what?
But
What?
A Girl on the Shore.
What's that?
Girl in.
It's basically a manga, but by, I mean, these two characters who are both in high school, and they both have, I would just say, intimate relationship. They just have I mean, they're not together, but they have intimate relations and shit. But it's supposed to be like a toxic relationship with each other. But it actually helps them throughout their growth.
Are they sexualized?
It's
It's
toxic
just-
relationships of high schoolers.
Yes, they do get sexualized in a very
That's fucked up. Because they're minors, so that's
no
fucked up.
shit. Yeah, but
So you
it's
think that's
fucked
fucked up?
But
you don't
at the
think
end
your
of the
bunny girl's
story,
fucked up?
it helps them.
It helps them?
How?
Yes.
How
I don't
does it
care.
help them?
The artist decided to sexually draw minors. How does that help anybody? That's just for pedophiles.
Bro.
And you're not helping your case here.
Bro, I read the book mostly because I wanted to read. It's one of my favorite authors. He just makes good stories.
Yeah,
I
you
just
like an
didn't
author
realize-
that makes pedophile stories?
I mean, that one's not my favorite.
What's your favorite then?
What's your favorite then? Two
My
always
favorite
going
manga?
down on each other in a Sunday? Is that your favorite?
No, my favorite manga is Berserk, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, if you couldn't tell by my utter bewilderment, I was just absolutely just out of it. Like he just told me with a straight face that the artists who sexualize these two minors helped them. Like, what am I even supposed to say about that? I mean, what I said in the call is basically all I could possibly say about it.
I mean, you're not gonna watch it, so I can't really explain to you.
No, I'm definitely not, because I'm a normal person. I'm not a
I
fucking
mean,
gooner.
you don't even watch anime in general. This thing.
I mean, I watch anime if it doesn't sexualize children. I have no problem with watching anime that doesn't sexualize children.
I mean,
I'm
I've
not
seen
gonna-
manga that actually that sexualizes children as well, but
Yeah, you've read mangas that sexualize children.
yeah, but it actually helps
What?
the character and shit.
Yeah, that's true too. Maybe you shouldn't be, just because you happen to be a minor when you watch the show about a minor being sexualized doesn't mean you get to support it now. You should be like, oh wait, this show is actually kind of fucked up. Maybe I shouldn't support it. Right?
I guess so. Yeah.
But you're not gonna do that
I mean, you
because
you
you
also
like 17-year-olds in bunny suits.
I used to. I like other types of characters
No,
now.
no, don't lie.
What?
You still think that character is hot.
No,
Uh,
brother. A lot has happened. Brother, a
then why
lot has
else would you be
happened.
defending the show?
In
Why
fact,
else would you be defending the show? There's no reason to, because it's literally about sexualizing minors.
I'm trying to get over someone who is fucking 19. I don't have a problem with that.
Look, you didn't have a problem with asking someone that's 14 when you were 18. If you didn't have a problem with that in the last call we did, you didn't seem to have a problem with that until I started pressing you. So I think that means that you need help because
I had a
something's not
problem,
right.
yes.
If you didn't think when you were 18 that, oh, this 14-year-old is way too young for me. Are you kidding me?
Dude,
Are you
I
kidding
didn't
me?
like him
Remote
because
take
he
me.
was
I got
14.
14 years. But that should be a red flag, should it not?
Yes, I'm not saying it isn't.
But you saw nothing wrong with asking her out anyways. And that's the problem. That means that something in your brain is not wired correctly if you didn't see the problem with that. Right? One thing I have to kind of question is what kind of wild shit are you saying to them that scares them away? Because I've never known anybody, when I ask them out, they just immediately go, holy shit, I don't want to talk to you anymore. So what kind of fucked up shit are you telling them?
I didn't say anything fucked up.
They just don't want to talk to you anymore?
I left the second one because I was scared of losing her.
So you didn't even ask her out?
I never got the chance. It's a long story.
Okay.
And that pretty much leads perfectly into the third and final call. Obviously, the second call is pretty much done for, and so we're going to move on into the third and final act of this disgusting story. And this call is mostly about the second girl I was talking about, and yeah, just see how that went.
So I decided back then maybe I should just become cold towards other people and basically not give a fuck about everyone
So
anymore.
you're saying she gave you a nice guy transformation where you went from the nice guy to the bad boy?
Per se. I mean, I didn't do like. I mean, you could say that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
But I mean,
So
it's not
would
like-
you say you're a bad boy now? Were you a nice
No,
guy and now you're a bad boy?
I'm somewhat in between.
Wait, so
And
why did you tell me, if supposedly you guys went on dates, why did you tell me that you never, like, you guys didn't date?
because I never asked her if she wanted to be my girlfriend and shit.
Well, that's not what that dating means. Dating means like you guys are going on dates.
I mean, we went out, and I like to.
Did you go out as friends, or did she specifically
went as
say it was a
friends.
date? Okay, so why did you
No,
call
we
it a
went as
date
friends.
then?
I mean, I felt like they were.
You felt like it was a date.
Mm-hmm.
So you felt like okay,
don't
that's
know.
that's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it's weird. I don't know.
Okay. I hope you remembered. what I said in the first call, and it turns out no, they weren't dating at all. They were just hanging out as friends, and he just assumed that meant that they were dating, which this creates a level of delusion that would better explain how he ended up allegedly sexually assaulting this woman. I mean, allegedly, big allege. I please don't sue me.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't say that you guys went on dates if that was not what it was at all.
Mm,
You were just hanging out as friends.
yeah.
Okay.
Even though she was like, kindly, she
No,
was
that does
she
not
was
matter.
really physical with me. No, but I get that. Yeah.
She was really physically. She held your hand. That doesn't
Not
mean you
to-
guys are dating.
She never held my hand, but she would just hug me really hard. And
Friends
wrap
hug
her-
each other, right? Sometimes.
Yes, that
Like
too.
that's not a
but,
romantic thing necessarily.
like, what else did she do? I mean, she would just wrap her her arm around mine, and what else? I don't think anything else really. Yeah, but that's, I don't know. I mean, it's the closest thing I've had to like a girlfriend per se and shit.
Okay, but she wasn't your girlfriend though, or anywhere close.
No.
You guys were just hanging out as friends. But I guess it
Yeah.
seemed like to you that you guys were dating.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that
Maybe
at the
just
time that we
did
went
not
out a lot.
pick up context clues.
What?
I mean, I thought she was trying to give me hints, but I found out it was the opposite real quick.
Yeah, as
Uh,
in you just did not realize.
Wait,
right?
whoa. So you were getting mad at her for ghosting you, but you guys weren't actually dating. You were just hanging out as friends.
it's because the thing is, no, the thing, I got attached to her and shit.
How long's the gap between the kiss and the ghosting? Oh,
About
there goes Sharon.
a week later.
About a week later.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
what's happened?
I don't
in
know
that.
I don't
between?
fucking know what happened.
You
That's the
didn't. You
thing.
didn't say anything to her. She just ghosted you.
I
like,
wasn't
you
trying
don't
to
think-
push myself. That's the thing.
Whoa. Okay. Did you kiss her?
Yes, I consented.
No. I'm saying, did you kiss her? Like, who kissed
Wait,
who?
were you the one to initiate the deeds?
Yes, I was actually getting closer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we were cuddling at that time, and I was just, I'm not gonna deny it. I was trying to like get near her face and shit while we were doing that.
Were you guys
No.
cuddling or were you guys just hugging?
No, we were cuddling, like in my bed and
Right.
shit.
Okay, so maybe do you think possibly what happened is she didn't want to be kissed, and that's why she ghosted you?
I mean, if she didn't want to kiss me, maybe she wouldn't have, I don't know, put her nose against my nose and yeah,
Sorry,
and
what?
just got near me.
She got you,
No.
but you said you got near her, so she didn't really have a choice, did she?
But
You make
No,
you say you
okay, no,
consented, but
okay.
has she?
Yeah,
So-
did she consent?
okay. Yes, I'm pretty sure. It's like
You're pretty sure.
What do you mean? I'm
Okay,
pretty
That needs to be
sure?
No.
yes or a no.
no, I didn't force her. It's not like I was putting strength on it.
Did you know before that go like, hey, do you want to kiss?
I didn't ask her.
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
So
let me
the
just
consent-
let me
Do you-
just explain.
Do you think
Okay.
maybe she didn't want the kiss and that's why she ghosted you? Answer that, yes or no.
Brother, let me.
This is probably the most frustrating part about these calls with Evo is he just can't give me a straight answer, yes or no. Whenever I ask him like a hard question to answer, he just immediately just knows that I'm trying to like catch him on something. He just starts going in a circle and hoping that maybe that'll make me just give up because obviously I can't ever get a straight answer from him because he always just has to add on to it and keep on going in circles, which is so frustrating. And interviewing this guy is so fucking hard because of that. And I mean, either way, this is the part where the alleged sexual assault comes into play. Now, his second story that he gave seemed fine, and obviously, there's nothing wrong with what was going on there, but he wasn't even able to give me a concise story. He wasn't sure. He wasn't sure if he kissed her or if she kissed him, and which is weird because he remembers to the date, the exact date that it happens, but he can't tell me what happened. Like he can't seem to remember what happened, even though he remembers the exact date. And the fact that she ghosted him like immediately following after the kiss, it's just like, bro, something's sus here. Like, fuck me if I'm wrong, right? And I'm gonna try to figure out if I'm wrong, if I'm right. But this just seems way too sus. And I just want to make it clear that like I'm not alleging that he sexually assaulted someone based on the story he gave, because like I said, the story that he gave, you know, when he gets his story straight, that is like it's nothing too crazy, and there really doesn't seem to be any wrongdoing. But he's a notorious liar, and why, if she's perfectly fine with kissing him, is she just immediately like, yeah, I'm gonna ghost you now? What? It just doesn't add up. So you're telling me if I were to ask her what went down, she would give me the exact same story you just gave me here? Is that what you're telling me?
I guess so.
You guess
I mean,
so? Is that a yes or a no?
Look, all I know is I lost someone that
Is that a yes or no? Be honest with me. You said you're gonna be honest with me. If I were to ask her
I'm
if that's how
telling
it
you
went
what
down,
I lived through.
what?
I lived through all of it, all of that,
Okay.
and it's probably one of the best things that has ever happened to me. And
Was that one of the best things that happened to her? Is that what she
I
would tell
can't
me if I were to
decide.
ask her?
I can't decide that for her.
Well, I'll
That's
tell
the
you. I'll tell you what. That's definitely not, because she immediately stopped talking with you after that. So I don't think you're telling me the truth here, because this shit is not adding up.
Do you
And
want to look at the fucking chats? Do you
Yeah,
want to
sure.
look at them?
Sure, I
Yes.
will.
Actually, that'd be very helpful.
I'll tell you right now. I bet you anything. If I were to talk to her, she would not give me the same story that you just gave me right now. I guarantee it, and you know that, and that's why you're not answering my question. See, now I'm getting frustrated again because you're not being honest with me, and I was really thinking that, okay, we're going to finally have a call where you're honest with me and telling me these
I'm
things
telling
straight
you
up.
the truth.
Do you think by lying, you just go make me get off your back?
I'm not.
Is that what you think? You think I'm just going?
I'm not lying.
That's gonna make me stop being mad at you if you just try to mold the truth a bit to make it seem reasonable, and like I'll accept that as an answer. I'm asking you. Is that what you think? Is that why you're doing this? Is that why you're lying to me?
I don't.
Is that why whenever I ask you a question that you don't really want to answer, you just stop talking? You just stare blankly at me?
Because it fucking hurts. She hurt me a lot, dude.
I'm not even talking about her anymore. I'm talking about why you keep on lying to me, and you still won't answer my question because you're thinking of a good you're thinking of a good answer.
No, shut up.
All right, you don't tell me to fucking shut up, pedophile. You don't tell me to fucking shut up. I should be the one telling you to fucking shut up, since you want to be asking out little kids, since you want to be watching little kid anime. You fucking weirdo. Don't tell me to fucking shut up, you piece of shit. Tell me to shut up one more time. Tell me to shut up one more time. That's what I saw. Now answer my fucking question. Why the fuck are you lying to me still?
What? What part do you think I'm lying about?
Every single thing you've fucking told me on these calls, I think you've lied about.
That I went out with her. That she was physically affectionate to me.
Yeah, no, I think so, because originally you were only telling me that you guys hugged, and then conveniently, oh no, now all of a sudden she kissed me. And don't worry, guys, it's completely consensual, because here's a story that I just made up on the spot as I was going like, yeah, so then we, and then And then you're making it up on the fucking spot. And then you told me like 3 different stories of how you first kissed. How do you not remember something like that, but you remember the exact date it happened? And how come she immediately stopped talking to you after that kiss happened? But it's okay, because I can't ask you these questions because you're not going to answer them. You're just going to come up with a whole new answer that maybe that'll make me finally get off your back. Well, guess what? I'm never going to get off your fucking back because you're a pedophile. And I'm not going to get off your back until you actually start telling me the truth. And you lying to me and skirting around the question, that's not going to fucking do anything for you. That's not. So if you want me off your back, how about you just tell me the fucking truth?
Why are you here? Just to hurt me or something?
Me? Hurt you? Why is it always about you? Why is it always about you getting hurt? Do you think you've hurt that 14-year-old when you asked her out when you were fucking 18?
Shit.
Do you think
No
you
shit,
hurt
I
that
hurt
kid?
her.
Do you think you hurt that kid that was trying to get groomed by you? Do you think that you didn't hurt all these people that all of a sudden always just want to not be involved with your life? Why do you want to be the victim here? You're not the fucking victim here. No, I didn't come here to hurt you. I came here to get the truth out of you, and you won't give me that.
It's not.
Here we
like
go.
it's not
So I got
truth, is
this.
he?
I got this. Let me send that. So this
Oh,
is
that's
this is you from a year ago. Remember when you said that you were done with the whole bunny girl minor thing 2 years ago when you were still a minor? Well, that doesn't work out too well here, does it? Because this is from a year ago.
Oh, she's a queen, isn't he?
You were lying to me again? What? Evo would never lie to me. He only tells me the truth. Buddy, I know every time you tell me a lie, man. Why are you still lying to me? Why do you think you could just get away with it? And yeah, this is the evidence I was talking about. Clearly, Evo, even only just a year ago, was still calling this minor a queen. Like, he was 20 at this point, and he's calling a 17-year-old a queen. What a fucking weirdo. and he was just trying so hard to convince me that, it was, oh, yeah, that was 2 years ago when I stopped caring, but I have this proof saying that from only a year ago. That's, you were still caring, you were still calling this character a fucking queen, like a fucking degenerate. Like, come on. And at this point, he starts to go quiet because all his lies just start to crumble down, and really, there's nothing he can say now because I've already called him out on enough lies at this point.
They left the server first and then deleted their account.
How do you know that?
Because I used to check back then.
You used to check on a 14-year-old and what she's doing? Is that what you're telling me?
Just check if she's coming back. If you still got a shot.
Yeah, let's see if you still got a shot with
No.
a 14. Oh, actually, she's 16 now. Sorry, my bad.
I checked out like years ago. Not
Really?
not-
Okay.
Yeah.
How
It was,
many?
like years ago.
Well, you see, you're trying to act like just because it's happened in the past that makes it okay.
Who the
But
fuck?
guess what? Just because you do a crime in the past doesn't make it okay.
Okay,
And especially since you aren't showing any will to try to change it. And I already told you, go see a therapist about this. And you said, no, I need a therapist for something else, not this. And I agree. Maybe you do need it for something else as well. But you definitely need it for this. And you won't listen to me. And I know you're still talking to that minor I told you to stop talking to. Why the fuck are you even talking to minors? You're a fucking weirdo. You shouldn't be talking to minors.
No. I don't remember what I was seeing back then.
That does not make it any less disgusting. I'm gonna say that.
No way is that your defense. You fucking sicko. No way is that your defense. Buddy.
Does it look like I remember these messages on Discord?
Honestly, I don't even know how I didn't start investigating you for being a pedo when you sent that. And honestly, that really is fucked up of me. I should have I should have never let you talk about my sister like that, you fucking creep. But you know what? I will now. At least I'll make amends for that. You're a fucking weirdo for saying that shit, bro. The fuck is wrong with you?
Has much changed?
Yes, a lot has changed. Let me tell you that.
Sure.
Well, you see, the thing changed now is that a girl that was interested in you happened not to be a minor. But I'm sure if a girl
So
that's interested in you happens to be a minor, you still go for her anyways, because you're just that desperate,
No,
because you're that fucking
no.
lonely that you'd go for anybody, no matter what their age is, the minute they start showing interest in you, and
Okay,
that's
now
a
you're just-
guaranteed.
Now you're just dissing me.
What? Say that again. Say it with your chest.
Thanks for bringing down my self confidence. That
And
I
here we
probably
go,
have in
the
class.
victim again. Here we are, back to being the victim, buddy. How are you go? How's your answer to all this? Is making yourself the victim. You just don't care, do you? You don't care about how you've hurt all these people. That's fucking wild.
when you say
You
you've
think?
changed,
You think?
yeah.
You think I
You know
don't hate myself for hurting
You know what's
people?
gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? Let me tell you. Here's what's gonna happen. A minors go find their way into your Discord somehow, and they're gonna show interest in you, and you're going to try something. That's exactly what's gonna go down. And
I mean,
there's
maybe
nothing I
not.
could do about it because you won't listen to me and you won't change. Because you're just so desperate at this point that you're willing to date anybody, even if they're a minor.
You're very wrong. Jeez.
I'm very wrong.
Are we?
Okay,
Mhm.
I mean,
well, historically, I'm not because you did try to date a minor because you're so
you,
desperate.
s- you say you've changed. Year after these messages, you asked out a minor twice. Another year after that, you not consensually kissed a girl. How much have you
It w-
changed? Oh yeah, and the 17-year-old who was asking for you to groom him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's as well. And much
Yep. That one.
asking someone if they're 18 now.
Yeah, that one. Whew, that does not look good. That does not look like you've changed.
Fucking Nika?
Oh, that does not look
Yeah,
like you
I
changed.
thought it
Look,
was
I'm just friends with her and shit.
sure. Yeah.
Why
I
are you
thought the
asking if she's
simping bit was a
18 now?
joke.
Why are you asking if she's 18 now?
Cause it's a fucking birthday,
And also,
dumbass.
you're saying-
You can see it there.
Uh,
Oh my bad.
Literally back then, I was going through. Yeah, this back then.
Yeah, you were going through a lot. We already know
Yeah,
that story.
that's your excuse for
And you
everything.
s-
You were
and
going.
you-
Guess
and
what?
you
You're
know-
We're all
constantly going
depressed.
through a lot.
We're all going through a lot, buddy. Guess what? We're not pedophiles.
know-
That doesn't excuse us. That doesn't excuse you for being a pedophile too. Do you think the minute I get in trouble for something, I'm just like, yeah, but you know, I was actually going through a lot back then. Yeah, it's called living a human life. Shit sucks sometimes. That doesn't mean that you
Okay,
go groom a
who else did
minor.
message, I guess I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she has to do because like I haven't talked to her in like several months already.
Yeah, I know. Everything for you is in the past. Now you found new minors to talk to.
So I want to take this seriously, but you're making these jokes and it's very funny.
Oh, me? I mean, I'm.
Oh, it's fucking depressing. Is someone's, we have a nonce in the call, but may your jokes are funny.
Look,
See,
man,
I told you,
it's
I
not
told
looking
you
good.
these things because I trusted you, Chris.
Well,
And
I
thought you.
I trusted
I
you
thought you
too.
were different from
I
Zombie.
no,
I thought you were different from Zombie.
from
You're not.
Zobair. Why
You're
are you
this-
why are you comparing me to Zobair? What did
Because
Zobair do?
I also trusted him and he left.
He left because you
Oh.
were clingy and weird to him, which I'm assuming you did to these other girls as well. And that's why I'm assuming that you did all this stuff because I have evidence of you being a weirdo to Zobair, and he's just your friend, so I can only imagine what you did to girls. I mean, he cries every time I try to bring up that he's a pedophile, which I mean, I guess
yeah.
that's probably what the girl did too when she found out she can't trust you anymore because you're a nonce, and you asked her out while she was 14, twice, and then almost a third time. Maybe you're not a pedophile, but you're definitely a predator that will take any opportunity to even talk to kids just because you're that desperate.
No.
Okay.
Well, no.
When
I
I'm
guess we
on-
must have got evidence wrong.
I guess we must have got this all wrong then. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. You still asked out a 14-year-old when you were 18. Like, we don't even, all this evidence doesn't even matter. We could still call you a pedophile just based off of that. You understand that, right? We're just
No, I
we're
get
just
that.
gathering cherries on the top. That's all we're doing.
Unless you want to backtrack and change the story.
Yeah,
Again.
you want to backtrack and change that story?
No,
That'd be pretty hard to
14.
change at this point.
Your Honor, she was 16, not 14 at the time.
No, she was 14 at the time. I'm not gonna.
We
deny it.
fucking know that's
Yeah.
the issue.
I'm not worried about her.
Okay.
She's long gone,
Okay.
and sure, she hurt me, but whatever.
She hurts you? How about you hurt
She
her
hurt you.
because she's a 14-year-old?
Yes, I'm aware of
How
that.
are you
and
only
I hate
concerned about how
myself.
this hurts
I
you?
hate
How-
myself for it.
Okay, that's your fault. You're the one that asked out a 14-year-old. She's not the one that hurt you. You're the one that hurt her and then hurt yourself. But you just want the sympathy points. You just want to victimize yourself. She didn't hurt you. And the fact that you saying that about a 14-year-old that you tried to groom is fucking disgusting. That's fucking rancid.
What fucking role has she played in that? That she was the one to hurt you.
Saying that she hurt
She
you
was.
is
She wasn't the one
crazy.
to ask you out. You were the one to ask her out.
Twice, almost three
Again,
times.
twice.
Almost three times.
So what's the wrongdoing on her part that she did not accept you because she's a fucking 14-year-old? Is that the wrongdoing?
Did you expect her to say yes, even though you're 18?
Yes, marry me.
I'll still
I
date
never-
you, even though I'm 14.
I never expected anything back from her.
Then how did she
so
hurt you then?
Oh.
If you're expecting her to say no.
Because she left.
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm
Well, no
glad she
fucking
did.
wonder
I'm
she
glad
left.
you did, because you're a pedophile and you didn't have her best interest in mind. You just wanted to date a 14-year-old. That's
So
why she
if I was
left.
14 and someone asked me out, I'd leave too. That's the healthy fucking thing to do.
Yeah. That just means that she's probably, hopefully, not going to get any predators to date her.
She has
'Cause
some
she knows-
self-preservance.
Yeah, she knows not to date pedophiles. You know, it's starting to make sense to me now why he asked out a 14-year-old. Because the level of edge this dude has is equivalent to one of those edgy 14-year-old posts that they'd be posting on Facebook, being like, "Oh, you just wouldn't understand me. The world just wouldn't understand my edge." Like, he thinks that everyone that doesn't agree with him is somehow a villain in his life because he lacks the ability to look inward and ponder. Maybe he's the problem here. If everyone is leaving you, bro, maybe you're the problem. And like, but no, apparently the 14-year-old that he asked out is the problem, not him. And me and Klopsic are the problem because we're calling him out on that. Not him. Why would he possibly be the problem here? And the sooner, he recognizes that he's a problem, he could actually start to change. But he's probably not going to do it because he's too narcissistic to possibly look inwardly and realize, yeah, I'm the problem here.
Explain to you since
Okay.
I don't think I can trust you anymore, to be honest. Because I thought I could trust you and Klopsic. Especially you, Klopsic, because I thought you actually worried me. You actually got worried for me when I was bad mentally, and you actually got worried.
absolutely I
And I
was.
remember you messaging me,
Yeah.
but I guess not.
See,
Do you
the
care
thing
about
is,
me? Do you care about me? Say that.
I care
yes or no.
about you. That's the thing.
No.
Okay, could you not interrupt me? That'd be
Yeah,
very helpful.
That is fucked up.
See, I was very worried about you and, was eager to, continue being friends and all that. And then we hopped to the call and you said you asked out a 14-year-old whilst 18. And that sort of, broke the bridge, if I might say. It's not something normal, I would imagine. It's not
Mhm.
something I want to be fucking associated with. Because that's just straight up fucking gross. I mean, call me wrong. Call me wrong all you want. Maybe I'm in the wrong.
but do
Maybe
you still
asking
care about
out
me or not, Evo?
14-year-olds
Just answer me
whilst
that.
18 is
Just answer me
actually
this.
a
Answer
normal
me this.
thing.
I just want one thing from you, Klopsic. That's it.
Oh yeah, what you want?
So, do you still care about me? Yes or no?
Do I, do I still care
That's
about
what
you?
he thought.
Absolutely.
That's what he thought. No.
You know what? I care about your victims. Just from what your
Buddy,
stories.
why do you think we're going to feel bad about you when you've just spent like 3 calls on us telling us all your victims and
Yeah, all the
fact
wrongdoing
that
you
you're-
fucking did.
that you're a pedo? Like, why do you think we're supposed to sympathize with a pedo?
And don't try to pull my heartstrings. It's not gonna fucking work. It
Two
stopped
words,
working
guy.
after you said you're a nonce.
So you think that we're in the wrong because we don't want to be friends with you after you admitted to being a pedophile?
No, and I don't really care if you guys stop being friends with me. Like, I'm used to it, and what else?
You're used to it. Well,
Yeah, I'm used to losing people.
okay, yeah. I mean, that's just a part of life. People go, people leave sometimes. And
Yeah.
I don't know what your excuse for not showing us the DMs are. I mean, you might want to take a second to figure out what that excuse is, other than because you've been lying to us and you are still talking to that 17-year-old. Right?
No, I literally don't talk to him.
Okay.
So
then
sh-
show us.
Why do
It's,
you
it's
want
just
the
that
evidence?
simple. What? You said
Why do you want evidence for everything? I mean, I think you got enough evidence with.
Because that's what
I don't
truth is
know.
based on.
Yeah.
Evidence.
Because I'm trying to verify
Yeah.
everything you're telling me because you're a liar. You've done nonstop lying every time we call you. That's why I want evidence, because I don't trust you anymore. As much as you want to be like, oh, Chris, I don't trust you anymore. This hurts my heart. Yeah, well, guess what? Guess who I lost trust? Who lost trust in the relationship first? The guy that found out his friend's a pedophile, or the guy that found out his friend is trying to hunt him because he's a pedophile? You think I wanted to find out that you were a pedophile? No, I didn't want to find that out. But now that I did, I'm going to do everything in my power to try to get as much information as possible to have people be able to come to their own conclusions if you're a bad person or not. And one thing I will find out is that you're not willing to change. That's what I'm saying. I already found out because you're not accepting my advice for how to change. And you're still talking to that minor, even though you claim you're not. Yeah, no, I'm saying that you're not very
It's not like
remorseful
I
for it.
like minors. No, I don't.
No, you're
But
just so
he
desperate
just
that you're
happened
willing.
to be.
Exactly. You are so desperate for a relationship that you're willing to date minors. That's the problem. And you said it yourself. You said it yourself. Good luck in life. I do wish you the best, even though you might think I'm the devil because I called you out for being a pedophile.
You don't get to tell me you wish me the best,
Why not?
because
Well, how
clearly
do
you said you don't. I mean, you I know what you said, but clearly you're never gonna talk to me anymore.
No, I'm not
So
going to talk to you anymore, but I still could wish you the best.
You're
He's just
no,
being
you don't get to
polite.
do that. You don't get to do that.
Okay.
He doesn't get to be polite.
I don't care if he's being polite. I'm not gonna take that.
You're
Same
not going to take
Claude,
what? You're not going to take what? I wish you the best?
Kindness, I guess.
because you don't know what I've been through.
Oh, here
No.
we go
You
again.
don't get to do that
No,
type
we
of
don't.
shit.
No, I don't.
Look.
I've not been a paedophile. No.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't have the
do.
experience.
Exactly, yeah. I've never
We've
asked
got
out a
we've got
14-year-old
another
before.
circle, mate. This is like the third lap.
Actually, I have asked out a 14-year-old when I was 14, but
Have you?
Good
yeah.
for you, I guess.
Ah.
It didn't go well. But that's just my deep and dark brooding
You went
past.
a good guy.
Yeah,
You weren't a
no-
nice guy enough.
Yeah, now I'm a bad boy. I was a nice guy. Now I'm a bad boy.
Yeah. You transformed.
You're just making fun of me, bro.
What? No,
You're
Are
just
we?
making fun of me.
no. I was just making fun
Yes,
of nice
you
guys.
are.
Oh, okay. Are you mad at me?
Yes, because I thought I trusted you,
You know, me and Tim were having this conversation like earlier today, and
turns out I was wrong.
okay, I actually think it's a great thing when pedophiles are mad at me. I
Oh yeah,
think
we did have the conversation.
I think that's a really good thing.
I was like, that's a very good sign if you get the pedophiles against you, because that means you're doing something right.
I'm doing something right then. So are you angry at me? Are you mad at me?
I'm disappointed.
Disappointed.
Not mad.
I don't think I could ever
Disappointed at
recover.
me and
Do you want me to start emotionally manipulating you?
I don't care about you anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna start hurting myself because I found out my friend's a pedophile.
Womp womp.
No, don't do it.
Oh, you said womp
Yeah.
womp? That's crazy. You're actually
Because I
a
already have to
dick.
deal with that with someone else.
You're
Bro, shut
actually a
up.
dick.
Because I already
Wow.
have to deal with that.
He
with
said
someone else.
womp womp.
But the difference between you and her is that
Oh no, you're talking to another minor. Please don't be a predator
she's
to her.
20, brother.
Okay. So you're just gonna be a
Dumbass.
regular
Oh.
predator, not a child predator. That's
You're
fine.
just gonna be sexually assaulting women,
Is
What's
it-
or
up?
harassing, I guess.
He's gonna be a default
Okay.
predator.
Yeah, son.
Settings reset it.
What?
I was just
Oh,
saying
nothing.
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 No,
We're just
whatever.
having a giggle.
I noticed. I heard
Yeah,
you.
exactly. The world's a dark place, so you need to light up sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm,
This is pretty much where the call wraps up. You know, he told me, "Oh, I can't trust you anymore," like a couple more times, like he was already doing, and then he finally left the call. And that's all I have right now in this situation. You know, I never really wanted to make this a video originally. I just wanted Evo to accept that he needed help and change. Uh, but he did not want that. Clearly clearly does not want to change. He wants to stay a predator. So at this point, I made this video, and I hope that I could warn people that may know him or not know him but know him in the future to stay away, because he's a predator that's not willing to change. And I tried to tell him you need to change, and he's not listening to me. So this is literally all I could do at this point, is to show him for the predator that he is, the predator that's unwilling to change. Uh, and he has a well laid out history of being a predator, whether it's with minors or adults. I mean, I guess he doesn't discriminate. And obviously, this is my own perspective, and I hope you take this video with your own perspective. Uh, if you still want to be involved with Evo after watching this video, then obviously that's on you. But all I got. Sorry for the long video. Sorry for the very unconventional video. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.